Welcome to easyayurveda.com. Today we are going to prepare Amla hair oil. It's a very simple but very effective preparation that we can prepare at home only. For that we need 250 grams of Amla powder, and we need 4 liters of water, and also we need around 500 ml of coconut oil. First we are going to prepare Amla Kashayam. If you remember, Kashayam is prepared with water. So we are going to add 250 grams of this Amla powder into 4 liters of water and reduce it to 1 liter. The Kashayam has started boiling. Remember that all the rules for preparing Kashayams, like taking a wide mouthed vessel, continuous stirring, mild fire, etc., should be followed. If you watch my previous video on rules to follow Kashayam, that will be more clear for you. Kashayam is almost getting ready. While it is at the end stage, we are taking 500 ml of coconut oil in a wide mouthed vessel, and we have taken 100 grams of Amla powder. We are going to make a paste of Amla powder with a little water. Remember that we are not yet started heating this coconut oil. We have just taken it in a vessel and are adding Amla powder in the form of a paste into the oil. So Amla Kashayam, we have reduced it to 1 liter. Now we are going to filter it. So 1 liter of Amla Kashayam is ready. We have taken 500 ml of coconut oil, and we have taken 100 grams of Amla powder and taken it in a big vessel. Now we are going to add this 1 liter of Kashayam into this mix, and we are going to heat it. So the mixture of coconut oil, Amla Kashayam and Amla powder has started boiling. So question is, why we are preferring coconut oil? Usually in almost all the other oils, sesame oil is used as base, but for hair oil I prefer, as per my experience, coconut oil is more preferred to sesame oil. Only thing is, people suffering with extreme sinusitis or extreme cold for a long period of time, in those people, coconut oil might not be ideal. So they can prepare this with sesame oil base only. So we have to boil the entire amount of Kashayam or the watery part from this mixture, and ultimately we have to get only the pure coconut oil at the end. What are the benefits of this Amla hair oil? As the name suggests, it is useful for hair growth. It is also useful in split hair to improve the shining of the hair, and apart from hair benefits, it is also useful in people suffering with headache, dizziness. It's also useful in for children having the complaint of repeated nasal bleeding, especially in summer. And also it's mainly when we talk about it in the terms of doshas, it helps in pitta balance. So we are using Amla in it, so it's a natural antioxidant. It's one among the Triphala group of fruits. Whenever Amla is used in any Ayurveda formulation, it refers to rejuvenation, regeneration of tissues, anti-aging, in those terms. While preparing coconut oil, also all the rules of Kashayam, like wide mouthed vessel, continuous stirring, mild heat, etc., need to be followed. If you are not able to catch the proportions of each of the ingredients used and how to make Kashayam, etc., please visit easyayurveda.com, wherein I have explained everything in detail. And if you subscribe to easyayurveda.com, you will get a free ebook written by me. We are halfway through our boiling process. Still the consistency of the total mixture is quite muddy, and now onwards we need to boil it in very low fire, otherwise it will start spilling out. Or my advice would be, okay, try this in a small scale. First, say with 250 ml or 500 ml only. Then, once you are perfect and once you know all these steps clearly, try it in a big scale, say around 2 to 3 liters, which you can save up to 6 months to 1 year. I would say that this Amla hair oil that you prepare at home would be far better than the one that you might buy from the market. One is the market sample of Amla hair oil that you buy. We cannot be sure that how much quantity of Amla they use. The genuinity and the quality of the Amla is also questionable. They add lots of colors and flavors and whatnot to the oil. Here we are not adding anything except Amla and coconut oil. Till this point of time, the whole mass was one muddy liquid. But now you can appreciate that slowly the oil is getting separated in a different layer than the muddy part. You can see clearly that there is free oil available now, and the powder part, the muddy part is being separated from the oil right now. But still, if you observe thoroughly, there is bubbles coming out of the bolus part, indicating there is still some moisture left, but very little bit of moisture. Let us also do a fire test at this point of time. You can see that it's making noise. So noise represents water. Alright, we are just close to the end part. But at this stage we need to stir it continuously and rigorously so that the bolus or the paste of amla will not stick to the bottom. Another word of caution, while we are at the end stage, do not add any water into the oil. Another interesting point to note that as we near the end, the classical aroma of amla starts emitting out. At the beginning when we start the procedure, there will not be any aroma. So we are at the end stage, the water bubbles have completely gone away, and what the froth that you appreciate is of the coconut oil itself. And when we test the bolus, there is no noise coming out of it, so we are going to stop the heating. Note that we have to filter it when it is hot only. If we allow to cool it down, then there will be problem in filtering. We are filtering the oil. Remember that the oil heating should be stopped at that precise point when it is completely devoid of moisture. If there is any remnant moisture in it, it will spoil the oil.
Wow.
So, beautiful looking yellow colored Amla hair oil is ready for your use. We are not adding any preservative, we are not adding any color, extra color to it, we are not adding any extra scent to it. We are going to use it raw Amla hair oil only.